So I'm asking for my mum to help and anyone to send this to my mother. While you guys all get to have your narcissistic dreams come true, I just spent my whole life researching all this healing herb remedies all throughout the Civil War. It's all in my books. They just stole it off me, and I really have been teaching this online, and have sacrificed me. I've opened a nutrients business. Yeah. And then they've been downloading all of my data all these years. Every innovation that I'm going to do, they are making all this money out of all these creative ideas. And this is the fire of my dreams, of what you're taking from me. Like the things that I love doing, you know how you can find those crates outside, the wooden crates? Like to stack two together and drill them together and stain it and varnish it and then put some trolley legs on the bottom so it looks like a really nice coffee table. I love this kind of stuff, like refurbishing things and recycling things and making them look really funky, or just kind of like innovative ideas and creating ideas. I've got a massive idea that I want to do, and I've drawn all these fashion designs, but I'm too scared to do it because I don't want them copying me anymore. I'm not allowed the same level as them. They act like they're superior than me because they look better than me, and they act like they're better than me because they're all included, and they act better than me because they're in that dance, Viva La Dance or something. And they act better than me because they're blackmailing me with porn, and they act better than me because they're just all going around acting like I'm a fool in love to take over my own love story. So nothing I've created is my own patent. They patent and trademark my whole life, like everything I work for. So my whole research got taken. That whole time in the Civil War, I was doing all this research about cancer and nutrients. They've taken it all. And they've built a business out of it and left me for dead. I didn't just research all that, and you've ruined my face and made me look old before my time. That's where I feel really fucked over and cheated. Like, why keep ruining me? You're just taking everything off me. Like, I owe you. You've taken even my mum's property, haven't you? Like, her will. I don't get anything. I don't even get to have my generational wealth. You went and were fucking entitled for that too. You decided to take over my generational wealth. Then you've decided to be the star of everything that I'm naturally good at, and decided to ruin my life, put me on the floor, and made yourself the star of all these things that I'm good at. And I'm not allowed to shine in it. I have to be in Porn Grinder. And that's the thing, it's like, whatever I do, you beat me up, but you guys get all this honor and shining gratitude and great connections with people of everything that I work for. And I'm asking, exactly why am I being trapped as a fucking dog, working and laboring, and you're torturing me and punishing me and paying all this money to trap me, and then you're taking credit for everything that I do in my life, or everything that made me happy. And then you're really erasing all these memories in my past of of my love life, and just making me a joke and hated. Nobody goes through a mass hate in the public eye. Give me proof about it, because it's a genocide. And this cockroach, this trash cockroach, that's a genocide. And this is a civil rights issue of calling me who, the Japanese and Joker. It's civil rights issues. They're erasing me and not giving me rights. They're using energy weapons on me. There's holes all in the wall here. I'm illegally imprisoned. They've been gassing me in here. Who puts 40 drills into your walls? I mean, you're going to hang up 40 pictures all over the place? I don't think so. Every time I go somewhere, who comes around? The council comes. Construction workers, why? Because they start drilling into the house and pouring in gas everywhere I go. It's environmental racism, because he wants to call me a pest. So you're just being a massive bullying group of some sort of like council group, bullying me out of everything I work for, but you're living in a peaceful, quiet life with all of my research. Like all of my research of my herbal remedies, all of my research all of my projects of my creations. You're living the high life with my designs, and it's not fair. You treat me like shit, and you're living the high life with my friends. You're torturing me. I don't understand why everybody's allowed to be part of it but me. I'm not allowed to have any rights to anything because you're having exclusiveness and alliances and making sure I stay ugly, and you're punishing me with energy weapons. There's one up on the building there and there's one on the building there. There's two of them here. Is it like, oh, did you just decide to make this a little like place to keep torturing me? Because there's no need for it up there. Maybe one there, but not that one. There's no need for two of them right next to each other. Look at it. Oh, it's just ridiculous what they're doing. No, I'm not a conspiracy theorist. They bring this crap to me and make me have to talk. I mean, who has 7 years of toilet videos? Why are they denying me the right? Why are they beating me to death? Why are they beating me to death? Like, why are they not letting me practice my own spiritual journey? Why do I have to get beaten this hard? Why are you letting some Indian that's just about taking my money, not about doing a spiritual journey? They're allowed to do philosophies because you love dressing them up and putting them in paparazzi. Why am I not allowed my own life? I didn't do anything to deserve all this hate. You guys were the ones scamming and schmoozing into other people's lives, pretending you're high class. Nobody knows they're a bunch of scammers, pretending they're all about luxury and they lived a high life. They were not even. They were just the same as me, struggling students. So why am I being treated like I'm trash when it's all of my intellectual property? Look, you see that up there? Oh, you can't see it in the light. About there's a tower. It's an energy weapon, and then there's one here too. You see it? It's an energy weapon. You see, no, everywhere I go, I've always got construction like this. If I start a job, a bunch of these construction workers come outside. Yeah, putting in cameras when I walk out, or going through my stuff, or, you know, they're sitting around gossiping about me. They put seriously, look at all these holes. I'll show you. Can I show you? There's one here. 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 Can you see it? There's one here. Oh, can't even get it. Yeah. There's one here. 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 Can you see that? There's one here. There's one here. There's one here. There's one here. There's a whole bunch on the ceiling too. There's more over here. I just can't see it as it's night time, but is it? Can you see it? Around about here, there's all these holes. Can you see them? It's fine, but the holes are really deep. It's not just like, you know, these holes go right through the outside, like right through that jib. You know, that jib's probably about like that size. So it's got to go through about that much jib. About that much jib. I mean, it's dodgy. It's dodgy. And what else did I notice? Yeah, So, anyway, I just think this is really racist because these were my friends and he's decided that I've got to be the colour purple because him and James wanted to punish me. And I don't even know James. Well, I mean, I know him. I know what he was like in the past. I can remember all these things about him. But I'm like that about a lot of people. That's why I was really good at hospitality, because I remember people, I remember what they're like, I know what their little jokes are, I know how to communicate to different people, I remember people. This isn't fair. Like, they've been doing a massive Riker crime that I'm Gigi, the old titty down there, and shoved me into a body bag down in Christchurch and just like erased it and covered it up, silenced it with all these lawyers, right? I'm still not the victim, by the way. I'm the fucking asshole that needs all this. So they did all this rubbishing me when I was an innocent Christian and put my tits out, had all the sex violence from Rebel Motorcycle Gang, had a trust fund, released me from absolutely all of my friends. Graham just took me off my family. I don't want to be here. And has erased my whole life. Him and Tony, and drowned me that she was better than me, tortured me, and James's titty video or something in a taxi, came and followed me into my house in St. John's. They said I was safe, it was a retirement, and it wasn't. They won't let me have peace. And you won't let me have social inclusion. Nobody has to deal with this crap. And if you're a diamond, what are you doing effing with my life? Every time I'm trying to have any social love, you seem to be trapping it into this network and these empires and blocking me having social rights. It's not right. Like, people are allowed to have a life outside your business and your narcissism. Like, I need my own life. You can't keep doing this, eh? Like, otherwise I'm just going to start calling murder, because it is. You're basically acting like you're so high class and putting me pissing everywhere and not letting me have anyone to help me and leaving me with cancerous stomach problems and all sorts of stuff. And I'm asking, who is accountable for the violence? Who would be drilling holes in here? The landlord or what? I'm pretty sure they made me... I sat in this thing and it was a joke. I sat there doing this landlord agreement, and it's a joke because they were pretty much making fun of me, but I'm sitting in there. What are they signing me about? The house, about living in a environmentally sound house or something like this, it had to be environmentally sound. So anyway, I think those girls put into my phone that they basically tortured me and put chemicals in my body, and he said, why would you treat little children like that, you predator men, you predator kings, in my phone. And so these kings have tortured me and are punishing me and are making me, they've basically given me all these health issues, and I got punched in it. Those news, I want help, because somebody must have seen it if they're reporting on it. They said that I'd been punched in an alleyway or something. I always walked in the alleyway. So they must have some sort of what's that stuff? Where they put it over, that sort of sleeper drug. I can't remember what it's called. They must have something like that going on. Because I remember going in there and I saw all this bubble gum under my dresser, and I knew that somebody had gone in there and tortured me as gumshoe, and I was trying to ask people on the bus, have you seen me getting raped as a gumshoe? As it's torture and it's rape and it's sexual assault, and I'm pretty sure it's the police. And I want answers about it, and I shouldn't be abused like this, especially if it's women police. It's even more sick. The other thing is, because I'm vulnerable, it's just if she keeps making me bullied in the public eye and having all these images of I'm a Karen and I'm this and I'm that, I want to know why I'm not allowed any rights to my own media, my own image in the public eye. As I tried to do something about that, it's like, you're allowed to do all this sexual assault to me, these massive celebrities, and they've got all these lawyers like barricading their social status, barricading their marketing, like putting loads of money into public policy so they're protected. But I went all these avenues to lawyers and everything, and they've stopped everything and just keep punishing me like I'm trash. And I'm like, but I wasn't. Out of all of these, the original Jenny is hands down more beautiful, hands down more strong, hands down more talented. But you've messed up with my health and the meridians of the energy in my health and my stomach. I'm not with it, and I'm also like running on empty, and I don't feel happy because you're keeping me like a public spectacle that I'm ugly all the time, and I don't like it. It makes you feel like shit all the time. That's all you've done. Like, you've changed my world of beauty and built this massive Carter empire of love based on all of my creations. How come you get to live a life of beauty and luxury and honor of something I built? And treat me like I'm shit and put silver and poison me so you look prettier. It's really unfair. I'm not even allowed to use social media. You have all these shadow bans on me. Why would somebody spend this much money on all these pubs like silencing me? You're doing so much to make me less than these girls, and I want to know why.